Yes, what's going on, people? We are back here with another video, evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you're watching this video from. So this is basically a match preview. You all know today is the Premier League officially hits the ground as from 2:30. The first game I think is going to be Liverpool versus Crystal Palace. Yeah, and you have quite a number of games. So today we are basically playing Southampton as best known. Ex Wanyama's team, yeah, the ex Wanyama, yeah, ex Wanyama. Wanyama is actually first Premier League team, yeah, Victor Wanyama, if anybody remembers. But yes, we are basically going against Southampton, and what makes this game interesting is the fact that the return of AKA RAMSDALE, Panic FC. Yeah, so these are basically my thoughts on the game. Well, let me say this. One interesting thing about some of these, I think last Saturday when we were playing against Leicester City, I was all relaxed, and we first of all we went 2-0 in the first half, and I was like, okay, this is one of those easy games, and just sit back comfortably. But surprisingly enough, looking at that game, Leicester actually gave us a panic attack. We had to really struggle in the dying minutes. I hope that's not going to be the same case against Southampton, because I mean, as a big side, these are the teams that you get. When you need to go past these guys. This guy is 6'5", yeah. We'll get to my goal prediction later, because believe me, teams like Man City, teams like Liverpool, title contending teams, when they come across that kind of teams, that's usually a goal difference opportunity, for them. So I mean, as Arsenal today, we need to treat this game, like I said in my last preview, take each and every game seriously. Don't take teams for granted, because I mean, to be honest, they're actually struggling, but the Southampton is actually really struggling. They're currently 19th on the Premier League table. They haven't won any game yet. The style of play, nobody really knows much about them. They're basically just they're recently promoted. So it's a team that honestly we need to go comfortable past. But what I say is this: I mean, PTSD. Looking back, we haven't won these games. I mean, I was just looking at my match stats. Previously, I haven't won these games. The last 3 games we've encountered Southampton, we haven't won. That's what I'm saying. Fuck Ramsdale. If you guys remember 2022, that's the game. That's the game who gave the ball away, and this guy is actually scored that season. You remember? If you guys remember the 3 draws: the West Ham draw, the Liverpool draw, and the Southampton draw at home. The first goal, whose mistake was it? Ramsdale, panic attack, gave the ball away. Theo Walcott converted the goal. So fuck these guys, man. These are teams that we need to go past. Actually, even 5-6, you need to go past these guys 6 now. Why not? Yeah. But in a nutshell, just take each and every game seriously. Most recently, I've been listening to interviews. I listened to Gabriel talk. I've been listening to Saliba, Saka. And the thing is this: we guys can say that Arsenal has the best partnership. Some of the best players, best partnership in defense. I mean, that is Saliba and Gabriel. But none of this matters if you don't have a cup. Now, I'm telling you, none of this will matter in years to come. None of this will matter. And let me say this: most recently, we had let me say this: if Saliba does, if these players, the Salibas, the Sakas, the Odegaards, the Gabriel, if these guys actually don't win something significant with Arsenal, with the age there, let me tell you for sure, but you'll see Real Madrid coming. Real Madrid, but it's going to actually come for some of these players, yeah. And Rudiger actually, but they talked about Saliba. In years to come, but this Saliba is somebody who's going to go to Real Madrid. So let them win something significant while they're still here, yeah. But how basically I want Mikel to set up this team? Yeah, so in the goalkeeping position, obviously David Raya. Remember, back in the days, we had this conversation of Raya versus Ramsdale. We look back, and I'll tell you one thing: by the Mikel Arteta, I compare Mikel Arteta versus Wenger. You definitely can see the ruthlessness. If the Auba situation was not ruthless enough, I think the Ramsdale and Raya situation just proves to you that this guy, Mikel Arteta, is somebody who's extremely ruthless. And true to his word, I mean, time always tells this thing, and you can clearly see by the David Raya, is a way better goalkeeper than Ramsdale. Look at Ramsdale has been conceding goals with Southampton. I mean, he's been conceding goals, stupid goals. Yeah, so I mean that conversation. Listen, as YouTubers, as fans, our work is to support the team. Yes, at times, but they criticize the team by what you see. But I mean, the coach. I always say this: who are we by there to judge these coaches? They know more than we do. Anyway, we go to the left back position. So Jura and Timber actually, from what I saw in training, he hasn't been available, and I think he's also going to withdraw from the international, playing for the Netherlands side. So I'm not sure if Jura and Tim is going to be available, but I mean, looking at these kind of games, Ben White, we're equally not sure if he's going to be available for this game. So who to play in that right back position? Tomiyasu, yeah. So Takeru Tomiyasu, I think if he's available, he can play that position, yeah, and might as well actually. But I'm not sure if Lewis Kelly. Second of games. These are the games. These are the games that you probably need to play. Key academy players like Lewis Kelly. So might as well play him as well, yeah. Then the centre back, not even a conversation you're having. Of course, Saliba Gabriel. Left back, Califiori. There's a scare that he was injured, but nothing serious by there. So I think he should be available for this game. Now the midfield, this is actually quite interesting because Mikel Merino is back. We saw him play against PSG. Had a few minutes. So let's see. I mean, who to play in that midfield? Trossard, but they playing the creative midfielder. He's been okay. Guys have actually been saying, you can see we're actually not even missing Odegaard. I saw that conversation on FTV. But the creative midfield, of course, Trossard, I think he's alright playing in that position. Then now who'll play on that Nini? Who'll play on that right hand side? Thomas Partey, Mikel Merino. Let's see. I think maybe Thomas Partey can play in that right side, and then Declan Rice to play on the left side. Then, I mean, if you have, once you score, I'm sure, but this is a rotation game, yeah. Once you get goals, definitely, yeah, these are the, we basically need to rotate. Then the forwards, we also need to rotate. Martinelli has also been good. He's also been getting back. He's been getting back his form. So Martinelli to play in that game. But then, I mean, people like Sterling. I mean, if Sterling doesn't get minutes in this game, then what's the point of actually even signing him? Yeah. So definitely, but the Sterling also needs to have minutes in this game. Center forward Kai Havertz, one interesting player, yeah. But Kai Havertz but to play in this game as well. Then the right wing side, Bukayo Saka, yeah. I think I'll play Bukayo Saka in this game. The subs, Jesus, honestly, comparing Jesus, can you even imagine? By the back in the days. Imagine comparing Jesus with Havertz now. Havertz is basically benching Jesus. Who would imagine? The Havertz at Chelsea and Jesus from Man City? Who would imagine but the Havertz would bench Jesus? Jesus honestly doesn't deserve to start. He needs to work his way back in the starting 11. So obviously, but the Kai Havertz definitely is going to be benching Jesus. Yeah, so basically those are my thoughts on the game. The game is going to be kicking off at 5 p.m. East African time. Yeah. So I'll be live streaming the game. Score prediction. Like I said early, 6-0, man. Don't go easy on these guys. 6-0, but just don't give us panic attack like we did against Leicester City. Let's win this thing early. Get comfortable cushion. Probably even 4 in the first half. Then rotate the whole thing. Come on, you Gunners.